Hey Sugar Snaps, welcome to Textile Indie. If you're new here, my name's Brittany. Here on YouTube, I share tutorials and inspiration in fiber and textile crafts, things like spinning, natural dyeing, basketry, knitting, and other fiber crafts. Thanks for joining me. If you're an old friend, thanks for coming back. Right now, I'm doing a November vlog challenge where every day except Wednesdays and Saturdays, I put out a vlog about a project I'm working on or a trip I'm on or some other thing that's happening that day. And I try to include a little creative encouragement or words to ponder at the end of each video. So be sure to watch till the end to hear those. For today's video, I'm sharing a trip I took to Bend, Oregon and visited Fancywork Yarn Shop. It's a really cute shop, and when I went in there, I was able to meet Elise, the owner, and talk with her about some of the unique yarns that they carry and some of the stories behind those yarns. So you'll get to see her later in this video. I'm also going to share my yarn haul because how can you leave a yarn shop without a bag full of yarn? And then today's creative encouragement. Okay, let's go on a little tour of Fancywork Yarn Shop.
So Tumalo Fiber Company is a local indie dye company, and the dyer, her name is Tatiana Brevet. She's a lovely woman and has a really great color palette that she shares with us. Beautiful. And she's really creative about the bases that she works with. One thing that we really love is that she works with Shanico Wool. Shanico Wool Farm Group is a company founded by Jeannie Carver. She works with ranches around the American West that all subscribe to responsible wool standard certification practices. So these farms are really working hard to protect both the animals that they're getting their fiber from, the land that the animals and the humans are living on, and the people, the workers who are helping take care of these animals. So it's kind of a full circle sustainability practice, and we're really behind that. So love supporting American grown, spun, and dyed wool, and also our local dyer, Tumalo Fiber Company.
Awesome, great.
Yeah. Thank you.
And I want to share about Mayak. This is another yarn that Elise told me about as I was in the shop. And this is a yarn that was created by two Italian travelers in the Tibetan plateaus. They were working in the area and developed this yarn from fiber that they found. The local herders had yaks, and so they found that the yaks shed fiber onto the grasslands of the Tibetan plateaus. And so they harvested that fiber, and Phoebe's going to come visit here. They harvested that fiber and then turned it into this beautiful, very soft, very cozy yarn. And they have some beautiful colors. And Elise was sharing the collection that she has in her shop. And I got some, so I'll share that in a few minutes here. But I have pulled up the link from Fancywork Yarn Shop. They have a page on their website all about this yarn, and I've shared it in the description below, and I wanted to give you a quick screen scroll of what that article looks like so you can get a chance to go look and see some of the beautiful colors this yarn comes in. I didn't get the full collection, I just got a skein or two. So wanted to show all the colors that it comes in. Very cool yarn, very soft and lustrous. So definitely one if you're looking for a lace weight yarn to try. You can either use it as a lace weight in the single or put two together and work it in some thicker yarn projects. Yarn haul time. Okay, so I moved down here so I can go through this bag of stuff. Okay, first up, I got these Tumalo yarns. These are a DK weight, and they're a US Cormo, 100% US Cormo wool. And these are dyed by Tumalo Fiber. Elise shared a little bit more about this company earlier on in this video. This one is called, the color is called Waiting on a Friend. It's kind of a oatmeal-y, golden-y color. This one is Honey Child. And then this one is Time is on My Side. And I thought these colors looked really good together. I'm not sure. I got all of these yarns without a plan for what I'm going to do with them. But I think that this collection would be a really cute color worked hat of some sort, or maybe a color worked cowl for the fall and winter. So I got these guys. Oh, and each of these comes with a little stitch marker, and they're little wooden stitch markers. Each one's a little bit different. This one's a little sheep, and the other two have little hearts on them. So very fun little addition. Makes it feel very sweet. And then I also got this Tumalo Fiber. It's silken flax. So it's 70% linen and 30% mulberry silk. So right now it has kind of a rough texture because of the flax in there. But I was talking to Elise about it, and she was saying that as you knit this up, it starts to drape really nicely because both flax or linen and silk have beautiful drapes. So I'm excited to knit this up into something lacy. It's a, in the color Tormenta, and this is a sport weight. So it's a 12 ply, very, very fine 12 ply. And then I got several different Mayak fibers, and this is a lace weight 2 ply Mayak. It's Tibetan fibers, ethically sourced, expertly crafted, and it is in the colorway, come on, Urban Nature, 100% baby yak. Kind of a mossy green with some variegation in it, probably because of the natural colors of the yak fiber. The color took up in kind of a heathered texture. So this is super soft, very nice. It has good, close to skin texture to it. So I'm excited to knit up that. And then this is the Tibetan Cloud series. I have two different colors here. This guy is Shaded Fern, and this one is Flame. These are 100% wool. And they are also 2 ply. These are both sport weight, and these are their wool yarns. This one here is their yak fiber yarn. It's considered a vegetarian yarn because it's not actually processed off the animal. It's processed from the fiber on the grasslands. And then I got a small skein of Icelandic lamb's wool, and this is the Gillaroot. It's a 2 ply of another set that's called Love Story, and this is a lace weight yarn in the color Purple Tea. The fiber is grown in Iceland, and then it is spun in Italy to get this very fine yarn for lace projects. And I'm loving this purple, almost grape-like color these days, so I was excited to find this color on the shelf. And then, because I'm a spinner and it's hard to leave the yarn shop without some fiber, I got this Tumalo fiber dyed skein. and it's the High Desert Daydream colorway. And my husband and I were just in Utah at Arches and Canyonlands National Park, I saw this and it just reminded me of our trip there and the colorways of the High Desert area and also the Bend area where this shop was. So I picked this up because the colors were just scrumptious and very, very autumn. They read very autumn to me, with kind of some hints of blue and green, but lots of browns and oranges and hints of yellow. So super excited to spin this up. This one is 100% non-superwash Shiniko wool. So soft, so soft. Can't wait to spin this guy up. And that is my yarn haul. Again, I don't have projects picked out for these just yet. I kind of wanted to pull some skeins, so I'm probably going to have some odd skeins sitting around the studio until I find partners for these guys. But I couldn't help myself picking up some of these unique yarns, and being in the Bend, Oregon area already, wanted to get some Bend, Oregon specific yarns. And also the story behind the Mayak brand was very compelling and so scrumptious. So the yak fiber, super soft. Same with the wool fiber, just a little bit different texture. This one, the yak fiber has a little bit more fuzz to it because probably it's the yak undercoat is slightly shorter fiber length than the wool that they're using. But all of them are close to skin possibility for knitting projects. And I have sport weight and the lace weight. So different options here. Now I want to show you some of these a little bit closer up. Today's creative encouragement is actually more of a call to support other fellow creatives. And it is, every purchase from a small business is not just a transaction, it's an investment in someone's dream. By doing so, you are empowering someone else's creative pursuits. Getting to meet Elise and the other folks at Fancywork Yarn Shop was a reminder to me that our creative pursuits, we don't do them in a vacuum. So what we do creatively does impact others, and it also opens up opportunities to support and encourage others in their creative practice. I was really inspired getting to see the creative projects in the shop and the beautiful knit pieces. And Elise shared a project that she had on the needles. You saw that earlier in this video, and it was really cool being able to get my hands on someone else's work and see what they're working on and what they're excited about and what they're doing in their pursuits. If you know of a small business in your area, then maybe consider supporting them the next time you need some sort of material or a item for a gift, because it really does help support the creative community. That is my shameless plug for supporting small businesses. Thank you so much for watching this video, because it does support my small business, Textile Indie. We're a 3-person team, my mom, sister, and I. And if you haven't watched it already, you can watch the Meet Us episode. I think it's episode 2 in this vlog series, and just hear a little bit more about how we got started and what we're doing together. And as always, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you supporting my channel and getting to walk the creative journey with you. I love reading your comments and hearing what you're working about, what you're working on. So feel free to leave a comment below. I'd love to see those. I want to thank Elise for allowing me to film and explore and ask questions around her shop. And be sure to check out her website, fancywork.com, to see all the great yarns that she has in the store, both Mayak, Tumalo, and all of the other great yarns and fibers there. I have the link to that in the description below. And until tomorrow, happy making. Bye.